Hello, dear students. Today I am here again with the next chapter of literature, The Summit Within, which is written by H.P.S. Ahluwalia. His name is very well known in the Indian country and far abroad even. He is an Indian, the one who has climbed the Mount Everest and written number of books on mountaineering. His autobiography is Higher Than Everest, which is composed into several editions and languages. He is the recipient of Arjuna Award, Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan. He is also the chairman of Indian Spinal Injury Center. The objective of this chapter is to make you aware about your reading skill and to also make you also learn about that why a man take up adventurous tasks, why the students to take up challenges and how the man overcomes them. You will also be able to share your personal experiences. You will be sensitized towards the feeling of other individual. You will also be able to learn new words, phrases and make those sentences in your own language. You will also be able to express yourself grammatically in a correct language. Mountain Everest, History and Facts. It was first identified by British survey team led by Sir George Everest in 1841. In 1865, it was named Mount Everest after Sir George Everest. Everest is 29,035 feet and or 8,848 meters high. Everest is called Chomolungma in Tibet. It means Mother Goddess of the Universe. Everest is also called Sagarmatha in Nepal. It means Goddess of Sky. The first woman to summit Everest was Junko Tabei of Japan. H.P.S. Ahluwalia was a member of first Indian team conquering Mount Everest on 29 May 1965. He talks about his emotions, turmoil and experience through this chapter. And on reaching the summit, there was a sense of joy and thankfulness, but his first feeling was that of humility. His delight also had a tinge of sadness. After that, what next? And his everlasting joys experience changes one completely. He was also feeling that there is another summit that one has to conquer, and that is the summit within its mind. It is also equally challenging. These awards which are won by him, they show his remarkable strength and achievement. A climb to summit means endurance, persistence and willpower. But there is a question in his mind that but why to choose Everest? He chose it because it's a challenge which is he has to conquer his energies. It is in answering a question that why one breathes or does good egg. There is no final answer towards that. The man who has been to the mountain top realizes his own smallness in this large universe. The success is followed by a sense of fulfillment. It shows man eternal love for adventure. The experience is not just physical, it's emotional as well as spiritual. There are times when midway you feel like giving up, but something in you stops you from doing that. Once at top, you will tell yourself that it was worth the effort. Below you see vast valleys sloping down. You just bow down to pay your respect to whichever god you worship. The author left a picture of Guru Nanak, his companion. Rawat left a picture of goddess Durga. Fu Dorji left a relic of Buddha, while Edmund Hillary buried a cross under a rock in the snow. These were not symbols of conquest but of reverence. A reverence which a man is showing towards his own God. That yes, he has conquered this summit. There is one more summit to climb, and that is within a person himself. And in his own mind, each man carries with himself his own mountain peak, which he alone can climb. The author experiences as an Everester inspired him to face life challenges boldly. He feels that internal challenges are equally daunting. Perhaps they are higher than Everest, and it is the man's willpower which makes him keep on going. Thank you.